Republicans want to do a sovereign wealth fund. Here's what that means, and here's why I believe it is good. So first, what a sovereign wealth fund would be, just like with other regions such as Saudi Arabia and others, is that natural resources, when they come out of the ground, they're going to get taxed, or they're going to have some sort of percentage added to them that will then go back into essentially an investment account for the country. So in the United States, this could be if we're drilling on public land, if we're going to be doing forestry on public land, a lot of those funds will then go into this investment account that can then be used to help fund more critical investments such as EVs, quantum computing, nuclear energy, you name it. And so what that kind of allows the United States to do is create a mandatory funding vehicle so that they can put a lot of this money in towards kind of like more venture capital, private funds that can then go out and start creating more innovation. I think this is good is because those who are honest about it talk about having a return from that. So if you look at, say, Alaska Sovereign Wealth Fund, what they do is they take the resources from oil, they put it into the investment account, it funds and grows and does that, and then it's got a mandatory 2 or 3% payout to Alaskan citizens. The Alaskan one, I think, pays about $1,000 per person. So if you think and you kind of extrapolate that out to, say, what the U.S. can do with more federal lands, etc. So it will drive up some prices. We'll see that in energy and others, but depending on how you look at it, right now it may not be super great, but later it could be potentially good, especially when you have low oil prices like we had before the Iran war. And what this can do is that then now the federal government can say give $1,000 to every U.S. citizen. So you can put that into, say, educational savings accounts for people under 18. You can put that almost as kind of like a supplement to your child care and your earned income tax credit, which are widely popular and have really shown to help reduce poverty. So even though it may be $1,000, maybe you get up to $2,000 or so, that's another $1,000 to $2,000 back into the pockets of everyday Americans. So from a progressive conservative standpoint, this is really good because you kind of you're not taking it directly out of, say, your payroll or your income taxes, and then it's getting distributed to everybody. And so, like I mentioned, with the earned income tax credit and the child tax credit, it goes right back into people's pockets and can be used for them. And you don't have the political whims of, do we need to fund this? Do we not need to fund this? It's going to be mandatorily grown because only 2 to 3% is going to be taken out. So definitely something that I'm interested in, something that I think could be very good, and something we've seen in other countries be beneficial as well. And I think it could be a huge leap for American innovation, as well as kind of giving back to the American people for their property being federal lands. So if you like what I'm talking about, like and subscribe and follow me down below. Thanks.